Hello people of the web and YouTube, welcome to today's video. Anyway, as you can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be doing an image exploit for, well, various websites, but in particular, we're going to be taking a look at YouTube. Now, what we're really going to be doing is so simple, in fact, it doesn't warrant a whole 10-minute long video, so we'll be probably done with this in maybe 4 to 5 minutes. But yeah, with that said, YouTube lets you upload any JPEG, right? What if we were to rename our GIF image that I have right here on screen to a .jpeg extension? Will YouTube accept it? Well, the answer is yes, and I will be throwing an example here on screen since one of you guys that follow me or subscribe to me have done this glitch too, and it inspired me to make this video. But yeah, with that said, if you upload a GIF, you have to be sure your first and last frames are the image that you want to actually be shown. And whenever you subscribe to a channel, the image will animate under the notification area. But yeah, with that said, this exploit is really fickle. You have to make sure your file size is relatively small, or else some image uploaders will not accept the file at all because they will know if you have messed with it. In my case, it's 246 kilobytes, so it should go up fine, and I'm gonna save this in a minute and test it out. But just to show you guys what I did in Photoshop, so if you want to replicate what I did, all I really did was I took an existing GIF I had. I will probably change this in the future, but for now, since Uganda Knuckles is my bae, I figured I'd use him as an example. What I really did was I loaded a GIF in, set the size to the right YouTube channel art size, and then I put my actual channel image at the first frame and the last frame. And from there, all you basically do is go File, Save for Web, or File Export if you got newer versions of Photoshop, and you just tweak the settings till you get a small enough file that you can actually upload to YouTube. And okay, now that I saved the file, you should see that the first image we see is my actual channel art, but when we actually go to double click it and open it up, it will then begin to animate. Now, if yours isn't doing this, I suggest going back, remaking the image, because if it doesn't show what you want it to show now, it won't show that later once we upload it. But from here, we basically have to turn this GIF into a JPEG. Now, there's many ways of doing this. You could do it through shift right clicking, then going through command prompt and changing the file extension that way, which is a little bit more of the pro way of doing it. However, if you're under Windows 10, you can just go under View and then click on File Name Extensions, and you should see we now have .gif at the end. Now, if we go to rename the file, we can just remove .gif, put .jpg, and we should be good to go. It will give us a prompt, and after we do that, we're done. As you can see, it's just a normal image, but if we open it up, it won't animate. However, if you were to put this image into, let's say, YouTube, where it can actually process the image correctly, it will begin to then animate the image. So how about we go give that a shot, and we'll see if everything works. So, okay, I actually decided to test this out before I went and uploaded the image, and as you can see, if I were to drag this JPEG into the Google Chrome, it will actually begin to animate regardless of the fact that it's just called .jpg instead of .gif. Now, if yours isn't doing this, like I said, just go back, retest it, re-export the image. But yeah, if you're getting this as the result, it should all work once you upload it, so I'm gonna go and hit edit my channel icon, and we're gonna, well, upload this image, and if everything is done correctly, YouTube should then begin to accept this image, and it should actually go up fine. So I'm just gonna go and hit open, or well, upload. I wish they would change that. But yeah, it should take just a few seconds, considering this image is probably lower in resolution than my current one. But yeah, as you can see, it's actually working out pretty well, and I'm just gonna hit done here, and it should take, if everything is correct. And as you can see, it is correct, because right here under my Google About Me page, it is indeed actually working, and it looks like I may have to censor some of this. I don't know what all this is, but yeah, the image itself is actually working. Now, if I were to go to and subscribe to any channel, it should then begin animating under their channel, under their notifications. Now, for those of you wondering, this glitch, well, it does technically work with thumbnail art for your videos, so I will probably explore that feature in the future. But yeah, like I said, if you were to do this with a thumbnail, it only matters if it goes under their notifications. If they don't get a notification with the video art, then it probably won't be noticed at all. So okay guys, that's it, we're done. I told you this video would be short, and forgive me if I did stutter a little bit throughout this. I'm a little bit out of it, I had quite a busy week, and with that said, I should be back shortly, or well soon. I do have to go to the dentist soon, so it's probably going to be a few more days yet after that. But yeah, once I'm done with that, I'll try to make videos more consistently and not take huge breaks like I did recently. But yeah, with that said guys, if you do this trick, let me know how it turns out, and if it turns out good, subscribe to me so I can see what you did. But yeah, with that said, I'm gonna leave this off here. DTBK signing off. Peace. I can't see what anything is once I'm in game apparently, but you know what? This kind of is enough to power it. It doesn't need more than just a few amps, so that should work. You can even actually plug it in.